early sighting of a full moon tonight. Unfortunately, that happens very common. That is a very common thing to happen. Hopefully, those raptors are not the only animals we will see along the trip today. We do also commonly see bighorn sheep and mule deer. So keep your eye out for those. It is a pretty cool day, so they might be out exploring or wanting a drink from the river. Speaking of the river, we are following the Arkansas River, 12 miles upstream to Parkdale, Colorado. Now, the Arkansas River is the 5th longest river in the United States and the 45th longest in the world. It starts about 150 miles northeast or northwest of here in Leadville, Colorado, at Mount Arkansas, and continues all the way down to the actual state of Arkansas, where it meets the Mississippi River, and where it flows into the Gulf of Mexico. The parking lot on the north side of the tracks right here is the parking lot for the Tunnel Drive Trailhead. You can see that first little initial incline right there, and then you can see how a little further up it levels off, and it stays at that level for the entirety of the route. You can now see the beginnings, or you can now see the tunnels that are actually chiseled out of the granite itself along Tunnel Drive. The first one, second one, and then the third longest one, you can see the very top of it, and it stretches through that big section of granite right there. Now this little pizza oven looking brick thing falling apart right here on the north side of the tracks is actually a monument to Zebulon Pike, the name of one of our cars up here. Zebulon Pike was an explorer sent by Thomas Jefferson to explore the Louisiana Purchase, which was the north side of the Arkansas River. The Arkansas River was actually the north. Oh no.
Redwood. So earlier I told you that they had to filter out this water somehow. So right here, this is pretty simple. It was called the settling pond. All the debris would settle down to the bottom and the water would overflow from the top. Right after that is a footbridge. That's how the caretakers would cross the river. After that, I like to tell people, it's my summer vacation home. Pretty breezy. It's actually the assistant caretaker's house. There's been 15 to 20 families that have lived in that house over the 63-year period of the water line. And then just up above that would have been the original caretaker's house, but it was burnt down in some vandalism years ago. Coming up, if you look in the rocks, you're going to notice those miniature-looking telephone poles. Those are the old telegraph lines. So this is how the caretakers of the water line would communicate with the townspeople. And then they would catch rides on a train sometimes. They would stock up on supplies and materials for a week.
What about that house? What about that house? And this picture here is a pump house for the water line. There used to be a dam here. Actually, this
This structure here was built 3 feet away from the rock wall, but we're actually on a fault line here, so the gorge is shrinking at a rate of 1 inch per year, slowly coming on that building there.
You're going the right way. You'll just go down the stairs through the coach car and then you'll be outside. Okay, nice. Do you enjoy it up there?
But on the open trolley, I guess. A lot of people.
Oh, is it? So you enjoy working down at first class? Have you worked down at 403?
Yeah, that's yesterday actually, or the day before.
Do you enjoy it more down there? What would you say?
I mean, I like burgers a little better than leftovers.
Yeah, that food gets pretty old fast.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can probably eat that all day. But
Yeah, I mean, I do eat the same thing every day, but still,
it's kind of nice to get that cooked meal so you're not starving to death.
yeah, exactly.
Especially when it's all in your face, getting all those good smells.
Right. That's what makes it worse.
How early do you have to come in to prep everything?
8:30, 9:30. Yeah. And it's really just to get a good start. We're going to take another break after that, another hours. A lot of breaks.
Really? You have to clock in and out every time? That's nice.
Right?
A lot of walking, especially when you're down in that section.